Hey there, you folks. Welcome back to New Day, New Game. Today we're playing Sweet Volley High. Now, I would like to thank the folks over at NewWestGames for letting me try this game out for free. Now, this is a visual novel, a romance-type visual novel. I think it'd be under the Booby category. Now, I will admit that I have already ran through this game for the achievements, but I didn't read anything of it, So story-wise, I'm, haven't done anything with it, Don't know. I can't remember too much about the visuals, so I can't even remember if it's got any stuff I'm gonna have to worry about censoring, This isn't gonna be a full Let's Play, so I may not have to worry about that regardless. I figure it probably does, but I can't remember. Anyway. Let's get on with it. I'm guessing it's from the title and their uniforms. It's a volleyball team. So let's see here. Another night at the gym. Welcome to Kumaji Gakuen. That's me. I am Mizuki, standing around not doing a lot. I'm not really into volleyball or anything. I'm just kind of here. No one really includes me in practice. I never really play any games. Tonight practice is a 3-on-3 match, and I'm the odd man out, or maybe odd woman out, as always. There's always so much pressure to join some kind of after-school activity. You look great on a resume when you apply for college. What else would you do? So here I am, standing around in a volleyball club. Sure, I run laps and do fitness stuff with the team, but it's not like I know how to play really. Not sure I care either way though. That's Nanami Ibihara. She's one of the stars of the team. She's actually really good. I mean, she just said that she's one of the stars on the team, so I'm assuming that means she's good. She plays for the national under 18 team. We do tend to win more often than not, and really it's down to her. Even if I was interested in volleyball, I'd never be as good as her. She's so serious. Not so serious. I don't think I could be that dedicated. So I'll stand here on the sidelines in this average gym, in this average high school, on a Wednesday night. I live in Tokyo, and though this is considered a good school, it's pretty standard as far as high schools go. We don't get many spectators coming to watch the games. Some moms in the stands. Yeah, that's supposed to be plural. Some guys joking around and not really watching the game. And of course, tonight's a practice, so not even that. I'm not surprised. This is mainly an art school. They have pretty good sports programs, but it's really focused on the arts. Theater, fine art, music, that sort of thing. And nothing like that really holds my interest either. Figured it would be easier to warm the bench than feign interest in drama or classical music. No, you don't have to run around. She said she does the laps and stuff. You wouldn't have to do that in the other classes. I'd complain that it eats up my evenings, but then even if I had tonight free, I'd probably be at home anyway. I live with my mom, who works late at night and sleeps all day, so I end up being the one to do the housework. Once I'm done, I mostly read. It's probably the only real hobby I have. I tried reading on the bench once, but I got yelled at, so now I just sit here. I do have to start studying soon, though. Exams are coming up. The next year is the last year of school. Mom keeps talking about me going to college, but what would I study? Wouldn't have a clue where to even begin thinking about that stuff. So I started thinking about whether it was colder in the gym or outside in the open. Kana Hirano, the team captain, said practice was over. Headed into the showers, desperate for hot water. Okay. That's safe. I don't have to censor anything here. She's choosing to the one on the right there is choosing the. I don't know. Is it normal to go for to take off the underwear first, or the top part? I think you'd take off the top part first. I mean, the purple haired lady is doing the top part first. I just figure, it'd probably be. I don't know. I'm a guy, so I only have like 3 items of clothing to really have to worry about. So I don't have 4 to worry about. I guess if you count shoes, 5. Not that I wear 4. I don't wear shoes around the house anyway. So, so I don't know the order, to do things in. But to me, it seems like it'd probably be smart, get rid of the shirt first. Then, I like to multitask, so I tend to take off both at once. Not this is really important information. I'm just going through my thought process. Bang bang, 2 moves, it's done. Then you can do whatever you need to do, and then, of course, it takes 3 moves to get back into order. But anyway, I'll quit talking about that. As I walked in, immediately heard the chattering of the girls on the team. It's a pretty plain locker room. Nothing special. They won't let us personalize it, so it just looks kind of bare. Speaking of bare, made way to my locker without as much as a hi from anyone else. So almost as if I don't exist. No one ever addresses me directly. Hey, Connie, you hear about those guys at Yasso? Yeah, heard their service killer. We need to be careful next week, okay? It's a big game, end of the season, I hear you. We've got to stay on top of our game so we can be ready for next year. Let's keep our win streak going. Yeah! Still don't really know why I showered. Not like I did any running around or anything. It seems like something you should do, I guess. But as I undress and step under the hot water, I remember. I love taking showers and baths. It's one of my favorite things in the world. It may seem strange to others, but it's something that centers me. That's understandable. Personally, I don't care much for it. It's a thing that needs to happen, to keep yourself clean. But enjoying it, nah. I've never enjoyed the process of bathing. I'm sure I would really hate it if I took baths, but yeah, showers, not a fan. One thing I like about my short hair is now is it takes time that I don't have to. When I had the longer hair, that took more time. But I really like the short hair. It's growing back in, so eventually it's going to take a little bit longer, and I'm going to be like, ah. But yeah, I don't. My mom said, "You feel better?" I'm like, I feel plainer. Better's not really the word for it, Anyway. As the warm water works its way down my body, I close my eyes and allow my mind to wander. I can't say it goes anywhere in particular, just to a relaxing place. So I snap out of it when I notice I'm alone in the shower. I turn off the water, grab my things, and start heading back to the locker room when all of a sudden...
Hey! Watch where you're going!
Whoa! Voice acting! I was not expecting that. Oh, sorry, Ibihara-san.
Jeez. My shower soap exploded.
I'm really sorry, let me help.
It's cool, don't worry.
What does she mean by shower soap? Well, that was great. Good job, Aya. I think it must have still been a little spaced out after the shower. I didn't see her at all. As usual, looks like I'm pretty much the last one here. Well, I'm not surprised. It's a regular occurrence. I hastily got dressed, stuffed my gym clothes into my bag, and made my way home. As I started on my short walk home from school, my mind started wandering towards dinner. I think a chicken curry would work tonight. As I walked in, as usual, I dropped my bag and shoes at the door. This is my home. It's modest, but I like it. More and more apartments are becoming kind of Western style. They're more modernized. I really like that our house still has some traditional look and feel, Even a few of these mats could use replacing. We got a good amount of light. We're not near any major road noise or anything. We've even got a little yard space. That's more than most in the city can say. Good morning! Geez, Mom, get off me. Why do you always ruffle my hair like that? Because you're my adorable daughter, and I'm your mom. Those are rules, sweetie. You just wake up? Late night last night? Oh, big Navy ship from American Town. They just love me, so of course I had to stay late. Hee hee. What? Okay. Dinner's almost ready. Tea is on the table already. Oh, you're so good to your mom, Aya. Thank you. You're welcome. My mom works as a hostess at a traditional izakaya. She often ends up drinking with the customers to make sure they order even more. She gets great tips, and the management love her. But I can tell it's hard work. She sleeps all day and heads straight back to work. Tonight is chicken curry. Time to eat. I was going to say, talking about the Navy guys really loving her and staying late. I was like, and making a lot of money. So I was just wondering. Just wondering. What's wrong, Aya? What do you mean? You look sad, sweetie. How was practice? Okay, I guess not like I ever play or anything. You always look so glum. Cheer up. It can't be that bad. I'm going to turn on TV. Get up before it gets cold. After dinner, I did what I did most evenings. Soaked in the bathtub and read a book. From the description, you get the impression that I'm a big reader. I often wonder if that's what my hobby is, but really I just like some specific authors and series. I got myself into bed at a sensible time and tried to clear my mind. Okay. It's morning, a pretty standard spring day by the looks of it. I get ready while the birds chirp their songs outside. I'm glad it's not cold in the mornings anymore. Mom is passed out as usual. I'll leave her a note, and I prepare lunch for her every day in case she wakes up before I get home. She really does work hard, so I appreciate everything she does for me. Not like my dad was ever around to help out at all. No sad story there, just wasn't around. Mom doesn't talk about it a lot. Don't feel a need to praise her, it's just a fact. Anyway, time to head to school. I kind of like that. It is a way for them to get away from coming up with a backstory. But I do kind of like that, that is some way that, some people might think, The light shines in through the large hallway windows. It's light when I'm here in the mornings now. I walk down the same hallway to my classroom. I don't say hi to anyone, and I don't get a high return. I often wonder if people would be shocked to walk down the hallway with a smile on my face. What's that phrase people use now? Resting bitch face? Okay. Sure, I probably have that. Not on purpose, of course. Never heard that phrase, but I'll take her word for it. I continue to think about that as I walk down the hallway, avoiding people's gazes. So one thing I do like about this school is that students in their last 2 years don't need to wear a uniform. I guess that's an advantage of going to an artsy school. A shame I don't like the art stuff, really. I don't really have that many interests. I just don't get celebrities or fashion or anything like that. Makes it kind of hard to have things in common with people sometimes. As such, I'm not exactly Miss Popular or anything, which, hey, I'm fine with. It's a pretty nice school, though. They obviously have good funding. The buildings are new. The facilities are maintained well. It's a beautiful summer day, too. That's all I can ask for, right? This is my class, 2B. I make my way to my desk and start arranging my desk. Pen, paper, things like that. Just checking the facts here. Let's say if it's late in the day, I'm going to be like, hey, the rows of desks are still neat. This will change by the end of the day. The class can be a little rowdy and animated at times, so desks often move around. It's almost lunchtime, too, so people often move them around to sit with their friends. Wait, lunch? It hit me. I left lunch at home. It's still there in the fridge. I'm sure of it. Aya, can I see you, please? Okay. Ooh, Aya's in trouble. Slow down, everyone, please. It's nothing like that. Aya? Okay. My heart skipped 1 or 2 beats. I don't get in trouble at school, but it's always a concern to be caught out by the principal. Okay. Did you forget your lunch today, Aya? Huh? Actually, yes, I did. I thought as much. Your mom came by and left this for you. Is that most burger? Now, usually, junk food like this is not allowed, but seeing as your mom came all the way here, and you'd go hungry otherwise, just don't tell anyone else, okay? Okay, I won't. Thank you for bringing it to me, and sorry if Mom caused you any trouble. It's okay, Aya. You can tell she really cares about you a lot. So she did have her shirt on backwards. Okay. Yeah, that happens sometimes. She works nights. Is that so? Well, back to class with you, Aya. Thank you. That was unusual, but totally typical for Mom. I mean, she's always looked out for me. She said she never got the opportunity to go to school or have a real career. She says that's why she always looks out for me and works as much as she can to provide for us. She really does care. It's kind of nice, actually. But she just wished that she didn't have to work so late. But at the same time, I understand. Tipping isn't really customary or anything, but she gets a lot of foreigners in who are used to it. I know why she gets the big tips, too. Even though she's in her late 30s, she doesn't look that much older than me. I know how guys can be. I'm not totally naive. Okay, I was going to say. I still appreciate everything she does, though. Even the burger. She knows most burgers are my favorite. I was going to say, it sounds like she is very friendly. I don't know if it'd be flirty friendly, but it sounds like it's border flirty friendly. Brought home on time today. There wasn't any volleyball stuff to do. That's fairly unusual, as they always demand I attend practice, even though I don't really do much other than some warm-up and training drills. The sun is just starting to go down. I can hear the bugs making their noises in the yard. I don't think Mom is home. It's quiet. What's this? Mom left a note. Going to work early. Hope you like the burger, sweetie. Love, Mom. I guess I only have to worry about food for myself tonight. I guess I'll grab a noodle bowl and watch some TV. Can you ever find anything I want to watch? I don't like action shows or celebrity stuff. Game shows are pretty stupid, too, huh? What's this? Looks like the under-18 volleyball team is playing tonight. Guess that's why we didn't have practice. Japan versus the Netherlands. I don't know if the Netherlands are any good. As expected, there's Nanami and Kana. Kind of strange to see them on TV like this. I've often wondered why they bother to try so hard to be so good. I mean, surely it's easier to not do all that training and diet stuff they talk about all the time. Maybe they want to be popular or something. Not that anyone outside of sports really knows them at school. Maybe they want to be famous and be on TV. That sort of thing. Can you even have a career playing volleyball professionally? I mean, it's not soccer or baseball. You can be a professional volleyball player. I think. Actually, I'm not so sure. Actually, not sure now, but most likely. Women's sports are never as popular as the men's either. I don't really get that. Sports is sports, but whatever. I think I'm going to read instead. I really don't care to watch the game. I can say I did. That's good enough. I'm reading a book series about a boy wizard in England. Again, for the millionth time. Gee, I wonder what that's about. But it's enjoyable. As I lay on the couch, I noticed it started to rain outside. A spring shower, perhaps. It was summer. Unusual for this time of year. You can't predict the weather with any reliability. Even the weatherman on TV can't get it right. Well, according to Back to the Future, they should be getting it pretty accurate by now. The rain rattled against the windows and provided a wonderful natural soundtrack to the evening. I often wish I lived in a country where it rained all the time, like Europe or Canada. The rain suits me. I continued reading my book and eventually drifted off to sleep. Does it rain all the time in Canada? I've heard that it rains a lot in England, but I don't know about Canada. The rain must have stopped during the night. It's cleared up so much you wouldn't even know it ever rained at all. Springtime is as unpredictable as ever. I thought she said summer earlier. Well, there's a lot of people over there. Did you hear? She didn't make it home from the game. After playing for her country too, it's so sad. Wonder if she's gonna make it. What's going on? Ibihara-san, what happened?
Oh, Mizuki-san. It's... Kana, she...
Just almost knocked my drink over.
She was in an accident. Her dad was driving her home from the game last night.
I saw you guys on TV.
Yeah, but they got into a crash. She's in a coma.
I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. Is she going to be okay? She's in a coma. So, I mean, I guess, is she going to be okay? Is an okay thing to ask, but...
They don't know. I'm trying to find out myself.
Sounds like if it happened last night and she's in a coma, they're probably, still evaluating. She's not okay now, though, for sure, if she's in a coma.
Her dad was injured too, so there's not much information.
Okay, everyone, please, head to class. I mean it right now. She's so meek. Whoever decided she'd be a good principal. I mean, she's not much older than the seniors. I was gonna say, all the characters are female. Almost all of them, and they all look about the same age. It's anime, so I mean, it's not unexpected, but now she's supposed to control a bunch of students. Suppose I'll talk to you later. Yeah, okay. Ibihara-san was really upset. I guess they were really close. I mean, they were both stars of the team, played for the country together. Makes sense you'd be upset. Yeah, obviously. Yeah. It's sad, I mean, I wasn't really good friends with her or anything, but I never wanted anything bad to happen. Car crash, I mean, no one will wish that on their worst enemy. Really hope she pulls through. Weather is just starting to cloud over again outside. Typical, the rain can never wait for me to get home. Okay, now it sounds like it's getting towards the end of the day. Now the clock is showing the wrong time. Didn't even bring an umbrella today.
Hey, Mizuki-chan. You heard about what happened, right?
Saito-san, yeah, I did. It's really sad.
I know. I guess there's no practice today, obviously.
That would make sense.
Not like you do anything but sit on the bench looking pretty anyway.
Gee, thanks. This is Yuka Sato. I'm not really sure why she's on the volleyball team either. I mean, she does play, but she doesn't seem the type for sports. Everyone thinks she's pretty cool. She smokes, speaks her mind, and gets in trouble a lot. Yeah, it doesn't seem very cool. She's really cool. She'll get lung cancer in a few years, possibly. Sort of girl who isn't afraid to do what she wants to do. I don't really get her sometimes. Maybe it's fun having that outlook on life. More confusing, perhaps, is the fact that she's even talking to me. Most of my school days go by without any meaningful conversations. Perhaps it's just today's events on people's minds.
I hope Hirano-san comes back soon, though. She really holds the team together.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
If she doesn't, looks like you might have to play. I'd love to finally see you in action.
I think she's flirting with me. Surprised by her statement, utterly and completely. The way she said it, I can't tell if she means she wants to see me play volleyball or something completely different. She mentioned that I sit there looking pretty, so... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was, yeah, I think she's hitting on me. That hadn't occurred to me.
We'll have to wait and see what happens. You heading home too?
Yeah, if there's no practice day, I guess so.
Well, see you next time. Have fun.
She always seems to have so much energy. She's definitely got a fun, flirty personality. Perhaps that explains her earlier comments. That must be it. I started to pack my things and make my way home. Thankfully, the rain managed to hold off for a while. Managed to get home safe and dry. As I arrived in the front door, Mom came running up to me with obvious concern on her face. Hey, are you okay? Huh? Yeah, I'm fine. Aren't you upset? It's all over the news. I'm sorry about your friends. Oh, we aren't really friends, but it's sad. Aren't you on the same team together? Well, yeah, but she's the star of the team and I don't really play much or anything. You don't? So what do you do? Well, I show up for practice, run fitness drills. What about the games? I stay on the bench. The other girls are better than me. Well, honey, don't you want to play too? Not really. I'm honestly not all that into volleyball. Her mom's not aware of that? Well, that's silly. Why did you do it? Why not quit and join another club? What would I even do, though? Drama club? I think I'd rather warm the bench. See yourself. You should find something you like to do. Anyway, I'm off to work. Suzuki-san called in sick, so I have to cover the earlier shift today. Excuse me. You've been doing that a lot lately. Well, the manager relies on me. I can't let him down. Besides, I like to work. Okay, have a good night. Well, I guess I continue reading my book. Nothing else to do right now. You'd think I'd be bored or something, and I kind of am, but this suits me just fine. Boredom suits me, is what it sounds like she's saying. I mean, actually going out to do something would be a pain anyway. It's raining outside anyway. I'm better off here. I have to say, some of her, going out to do stuff, that, I would say, I would agree with her on that. But not to quite such a degree. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call the video here. Yeah, pretty interesting visual novel. You guys really enjoyed it. I might consider playing more of it later, but probably not. Yeah, it's pretty good so far. Yeah. Obviously, she's going to become more involved with the team, I'm assuming. We haven't had any choices to make yet. So, I don't know if this is going to be one of those like kinetic visual novels or whether it's one where you have to make choices, you know. Probably choices, but I'm not absolutely sure. Some of them that I've seen, you sometimes don't have that many choices to make, you know. But anyway, yeah. Pretty good game. There was a guy on the main menu, so I have a feeling that we don't become. Well, we might wind up becoming more of a team, but I feel like he comes in to take up Kenna's spot. I think is how that would probably work. I'm betting so. Though it would be kind of odd for a guy to be on to join the ladies volleyball team. I'm assuming that he would be in a different locker, considering the scene from before. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, yeah. I don't know why I said anyway twice. That's the end of the video. I do sincerely hope you guys enjoyed. Feel like a little bit caught in my throat. Reading these for a while can make your throat really feel off. If you like the video, feel free to leave a like, let me know what you think, and subscribe. And remember, the link to the game will be down in the description below. How much is this? I was going to check that. $10. So anyway, yeah, you can check the game out for $10. And I will see you in the next game. Later there, folks.